what do you two admire most about your characters?
I love Pia's fieriness and her passion.
I love Charlie's integrity and I'm trying to word this neatly, but I'm not going to. How he decided to stay and look after his family business and stay loyal to that despite feeling like he had to make that sacrifice. I think it felt like the right thing to do, and probably for a while he might have regretted it, but towards the end of the story he realizes that he did end up somehow managing to have the best of both. That sounds like a massive spoiler.
I think the phrase you're looking for is filial piety, by the way.
I will Google that myself later before I agree with you.
I admire her willpower. She is just, she knows what she wants and she's gonna get there. She wears the trousers in her relationship. She honestly is just such a strong, fierce woman. She's obviously a crazy bridezilla, which I don't love that about her, but she gets the job done. She has a great wedding.
That's right.
She does. She has a great party at the end. That was down to her planning.
And a little bit of help from her mom, please.
Yeah, right.
So what I loved about Lakshmi was when it came down to it, she decided to explore other things in her life and really just thought about herself and what she needed and not about how it would look or what it seems like. A huge hats off to that.
What are your top first date icks? Like something that you make you like, I can't.
Bad manners, like being rude.
Yeah, being like rude to the waiter or to like being rude to the other people would be pretty awkward.
Yeah, just
the
bad
other people
manners.
to other people. Yeah.
You must be a gentleman.
Yeah.
Being rude to the waiter. Being rude to the waiter. Being rude. No, because I've been on a date and they were so horrible. And it's horrible. You've got to be nice to everyone. The wait staff or anyone around you. If they haven't got any basic manners, please, thank you. I'm not interested in you.
That's
I was
okay.
really sure. I feel very passionate about that.
No, but how do you
actually.
really feel about it? Okay. My number one date ick is if you just keep talking about yourself.
Yeah.
Even if it's really important. Like, you know, your arm got chopped off in an accident. I get it. It's weird. But if that's all we're doing, then even on that, I'm like, please, no. God, I absolutely. That is such a killer. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ugh.
You mentally just check out.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just one ick, but that's a top ick. Because, like, right up top, you know that. You know what I mean?
Okay, look, here's my thing with icks, right? I truly believe, I don't believe in icks. Because, okay, here's the thing. Actually, the icks are real, but I think they are like, it's a test. So, for example, like my wife, right? Even when I was dating my wife, I saw her do loads of potentially icky things. Like, for example, once we were walking through, you know, those automatic barriers, and I got through, and when she went through, it smashed her right in the face. But I wasn't like, that gave me the ick. I was like, oh, you little cutie. I found it adorable, right? So I think if you truly like someone, they can't give you the ick. Because those icky things like falling over or like, what's the other one I heard? Like trying to pick up a ball in ping pong. Have you seen that? When someone's trying to chase it and it's like going all over the place. It's really icky. But like, for example, if someone I really like did that, I would think it's cute and adorable. So I think if someone gives you the ick, then they're not for you, you know? So I don't believe in icks. And I think icks are, in a way, they're a good kind of test. You know, I think icky things, if you really love someone, you'll never find them icky. You'll find them adorable.
Okay, how important is or was your family's opinion in regards to your dating life?
I feel like growing up, I would have been quite reluctant to share that with my family, but not for any good reason. I think that's just what you're like when you're growing up. But no, I think my parents would have been very supportive and probably given me great advice had I asked for it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for me, it's like, you know, if you're with me, you're part of the family, and usually vice versa. So I think that's part of loving someone, you know, you love where they come from.
Oh, I didn't have a dating life because I was supposed to get married. So my first boyfriend was when I left India, and obviously didn't tell my parents. They never knew. I was just like perpetually single.
So not important.
Yeah, no, not. It was complicated. It was just going to be so much noise, and I didn't need it. Plus, I lived on another continent, so that would be zero. But when my husband proposed to me, I didn't say yes. I said I'm going to ask my mom first, and he was like, "But I don't want to marry your mom." I'm like, "Shush," and I called her and told her, "By the way, I have this boyfriend, and he's proposed, and what should I say?" She asked me a few important questions and then said, "You are 28 and unmarried. Say yes, someone wants to marry you, just do it." And that's how I got married.
Oh God, my first boyfriend was at school, and I did keep him secret. My mum knew. She drew it out of me, and I was like, "Mum, you can't be telling Dad. You can't be telling Dad." But it is just like, sometimes it's easier. Indians, with my background, you can live a double life. You can go out, party on the weekend, then you're just this lovely, cute little innocent girl.
Yeah.
But for me, it was just, I'd rather not have chaos. Let's just keep it a secret.
Yeah.
We broke up anyway, so what was the point? Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I think it's called code switching, isn't it?
Yes.
I only lived in code switch. Like I thought that was what it was. You know, your parents was one code, and the rest of your life was another code. Code switch was normal for me.
Maybe that's why we're actors now.
Possibly.